something completely unexpected just happened again. The world's most handsome man didn't just win another title. He was chosen as the star who seems like he was a prince in his past life. And honestly, after seeing him, who could even argue? There's something about Jin that doesn't quite feel ordinary. He's the kind of person who walks into a room and the air shifts, as if time itself pauses for just a second. Recently, on the fan voting platform My One Pick, fans were asked, open quote, which star seems like a princess or prince in their past life? Close quote. And the results were stunning. With over 14,000 votes, Jin took first place, securing nearly half of all votes. A total domination that once again proved what the world already knows. Jin doesn't just look royal, he embodies royalty. A presence beyond beauty. What makes this even more special is that Jin's charm goes far beyond his face. Yes, he's been crowned the world's most handsome man multiple times. But it's his aura that people can't forget. Reporters say that during Gucci's Milan Fashion Week, something magical happened. The room buzzed with energy, models, lights, chaos, and then Jin arrived. They said the atmosphere changed. It was like elegance itself had just entered the room. No extravagant gestures, no forced smiles, just Jin, perfectly composed, effortlessly captivating. German media Sternenmeister even declared him the most handsome man of the 21st century, after a scientific evaluation involving public votes and analysis by nutritionists and fitness experts. They studied everything: facial symmetry, skin health, proportional harmony, and Jin scored an unbelievable 91.65%. Even during his military service, Jin's light never dimmed. In 2023, he was still voted #1 world's most handsome man. With over 2.5 million votes worldwide, he didn't have to be seen to be remembered. That's Jin's quiet power, presence that endures, even in silence. The king of consistency. And yet, that's not the most impressive part, because Jin's name doesn't just shine, it soars. For 86 consecutive weeks, he is ranked #1 on My One Pick's weekly chart. That's a year and a half of pure, unwavering devotion. Last week alone, he received over 13 million hearts. He's also been #1 on the monthly chart for 21 straight months, meaning for nearly 2 years, Jin hasn't left the throne. He's the definition of loyalty, grace, and lasting impact. An artist who's turned admiration into a kingdom built on love. More than a face, a heart. Jin's fans also voted him #1 in themed polls: talented artist who protects marriage, smart star with sense, star who seems to have been a prince in a past life. Each title reveals a different facet of who he is: the artist, the gentleman, the timeless soul. He's admired not just for his beauty, but for his warmth, his sincerity, and the quiet strength behind every word he speaks. The sound of royalty, echo. While his visuals reign supreme, Jin's artistry rules hearts. His second mini-album, Echo, released in May, became a global sensation. The title track, Don't Say You Love Me, moved millions with its raw emotion and haunting melody, now surpassing 564 million Spotify streams, making it the most streamed K-pop song of 2025. It's not just a song, it's a story, a reflection of Jin's growth, his vulnerability, and his truth. The Run Seokjin Encore. And now, all eyes turn to Incheon's Moonhak Stadium, where on October 31st and November 1st, Jin will close his Run Seokjin World Tour with an encore that promises to be unforgettable. Tens of thousands will gather, the lights will rise, the cheers will echo. And for those 2 nights, it won't just be a concert, it will be a coronation. A legacy, not just a title. From being called the world's most handsome man to being voted prince of a past life, Jin's story is one of grace, strength, and quiet magic. Because royalty isn't about crowns or jewels. It's about presence, dignity, and kindness. And Jin, with his voice, elegance, and heart, has shown the world that you don't need to be born a prince to live like one. He reigns without a crown, commands without words, and wins hearts simply by being himself. This isn't just Jin's era, it's his legacy. And somehow, it feels like he's only just begun.